So recently, I was binge watching the monsoon session of the parliament. I usually don't watch these debates because I feel like they shout more than doing any productive work. So I usually stay away from it. But this year, the debates were fun, the moments were good, and I really, really enjoyed. So because of that, I watched a lot of monsoon session this year.
कितना हुआ 240
But my favorite debate was when Rahul Gandhi was talking about the caste census and Anurag Thakur was asking Rahul Gandhi's caste. Like, it was fun. But when I was watching that debate, going on, I was like, leave caste census aside for a minute. Weren't we supposed to be conducting the normal decennial census? Last time I checked, it happened in 2011, and now we are in 2024. And if the census is decennial, then where the fuck is normal census? And this question led me to even more questions like, wasn't conducting census compulsory in the constitution? How is the government going to make good policies when they don't even know the real numbers? And has it happened in the history that we delayed our census procedure ever? Government delayed the census by quoting the coronavirus, but they conducted many elections during coronavirus. And China also conducted a census amid the virus. Then why can't we do it? And the obliviousness of Indians like you and me is like, we are not even asking for it. We just forgot that governments should conduct census. Like, bro, where is the census? So let's start with the beginning. Isn't conducting the census compulsory according to the constitution? So for this, I downloaded the Constitution of India and found out that according to the Constitution of India, under Article 346, it is the responsibility of the union or the center to conduct the census. Then I was like, if it is written under the Constitution, then how come the government is going against the Constitution? And then I read this article for 3 to 4 times and I realized that it was not written in the Constitution to conduct the census every 10 years. It is like the union has to conduct the census, but when? It is up to them. I see what you're doing there, union. The next thing is, I wanted to know that has it ever happened in the history of conducting census in India that a census was ever delayed like that for almost 4 years like this time? So after doing a lot of research, and a lot of research, I mean typing on Google and reading the very first article that comes, I found out that since 1881, the time when the synchronous census started in India, there has never been a delay like that in India. Not during the time of world wars, not during the time when Gandhiji was very active and the protests were very common, not during the time of India-Pakistan war, and not even during the time when the economy of India was completely changing from this very closed socialist kind of economy to now being open in 1991. Then what happened this time that the government is so reluctant to conduct the census? अरे सेंसस के टाइम पे तो कोई लोग भीड़ भी नहीं लगाएंगे, आपको जाना है लोगों के पास और सेंसस करवाना है, और अब तो कोविड भी नहीं रहा तो अब तो कराओ. Because many countries like US, UK, China, they did conduct the census during the COVID times, तो अब तो करा ही दो. Now, let's understand the real reasons behind why the government is not conducting the census. So before understanding the reason why the census is not being conducted, we have to understand this one easy yet complicated thing. In India, many people move from one place to another in search for work, job opportunities, etc. People move from village to village, one city to another, village to city, and because of that, sometimes demarcation of a city changes. For example, if a city is now getting a lot of people from different parts of the country, so naturally the government would have to increase the area of the city to accommodate many people, and this land would come from taking the land of nearby villages or nearby towns. So because of that, demarcation of both the places would change. But if during the census, any state government decides to suddenly change the demarcation of land, conducting accurate census would be difficult. So before the government announces that they are going to conduct the census, they order all the states to freeze the boundaries of every village, city or town. The government of India passed this order to freeze the boundary in 2019 itself. It means that they were thinking about conducting the census, but many states needed more time. So because of that, the government delayed the date and announced to freeze the boundaries by 2020. But in 2020, we got
Coronavirus!
So now the first priority of government was to save the people before conducting any census. So the whole year went into COVID. Then 2021, also the biggest priority of the government was to ensure that everyone had vaccines. So in 2021, also the boundaries could not be freezed. Again, for some unknown reasons which were not disclosed by the government of India again delayed this procedure to June 2022. Then they delayed from June 2022 to December 2022. Again, delays happened for some unknown reasons because the government did not disclose the reason for them delaying the boundary, freezing the boundary date. So, because of these unknown reasons, we came closer to 2024 elections, and the government did not want to divert from the elections because during the census, a lot of government resources, government officials, machinery is needed, and all the same things are also needed during the elections as well. And we can delay anything in this country, but we can't delay the elections no matter what. So the government put off the census till the general elections. Now general elections are over, but still we don't know when the procedure of freezing the boundary would start, because even after freezing the boundary, it takes a lot of time to actually start conducting the census. It is usually a yearly or biennially exercise, so we don't know when we would be able to see the accurate data and the real population of India. I also read it somewhere that governments usually shy away from conducting censuses because it opens a Pandora box of conflicts. Because with the census, we would get to know the real percentage of castes in India, so they might demand more reservation. The population dynamics would change. Also, the census, we would also get the data regarding the rate of growth in different religious groups. It also might create tensions in a country like India. And some people said that it would show the ground reality of different schemes of the government. I don't know that much about it. Now, the most important thing we would talk about कि ये census करना ही क्यों होता है. So, as we all know that in 2023, UN declared that we have now surpassed China to become the world's most populated country. And in many of the speeches of our Prime Minister, you might have heard him say 150 crore Deshwasi or something like that. So it is evident that the population has increased. But what is the actual number? Are we actually 150 crore or more than that? Even if we turn out to be 151 or 152 crore, it is still 2 crore more people then that are not even included even in the speeches of the Prime Minister of India. Then how would they be included in the policies of the country? Because the government system and policy making happens on the basis of data. And the data that we have is on the basis of 2011 census. And in that census, we were 121 crore. So if in reality we have become 150 crore, the policies are not including 29 crore people. This number is higher than the total population of Pakistan. Like, are you understanding the depth or the seriousness of it? And apart from it, without properly updated data, how are our policymakers ensuring that the correct policies are being made and they are reaching to correct people? Like with the census, we know male to female ratio. We know the percentage of child or young marriage. We know the migration rate. India is known as a young country, so with updated census, we would know that are we actually still young or are we moving towards becoming old? And if that is there, we would have to make policies for old people. With census, we would know how many people are in agriculture, in industries, in service sectors, which sector is doing good, where to put our focus in future. Like there are a list of permutations and combinations of things that can connect to the census. One economic professor said that because we are using 2011 data, we are keeping almost 10 crore people from public distribution scheme. We can go on and continue the problems with not conducting the census for many hours. It would never end. So the one and the only thing I would like to say to the government of India is please conduct the census. And also I would like to say this to the opposition parties that you are asking for the caste census. You also should ask for the general census along with your demand of a caste census. Because in my opinion, a general census is much more important than a caste census. Whenever this census would be conducted, it would be the first digitalized census of India, But even witnessing that would take 1 to 2 years for us. So let's hope the government conducts the census as soon as possible. So that's it for today's video. I would meet you soon in the next video. Bye.